Hi everyone, my name is Melody. Welcome to my channel where we battle shopping addiction together. Today I am doing an Empties video because my Empties case, box, container, whatever, is overflowing. And I wanted to get this done before I go away for the summer and start collecting a whole bunch of new ones on the road. So here we go. I am going to start with the largest item, and that is this Amika dry shampoo. I got this through FabFitFun, and it is a great dry shampoo. The reason it works really well for me is my hair doesn't get that greasy. I can usually go 4 days, 5 days sometimes without washing it, and only need to use this like on the last day. So it's not the most powerful dry shampoo I've used, so if you have really greasy hair, this might not be the best for you, but it smells amazing. Oh. That's a good one. And I happened to buy also 2 other dry shampoos, the same kind from FabFitFun. I got it for I think like $9, $10, $11, somewhere in there, and I think it's like a $20-some dry shampoo. So when you get it down to drugstore prices, might as well get the high-end stuff for drugstore prices. So really nice dry shampoo. And as far as a white cast goes, it's not non-existent, but if I squiggle it in enough, then I don't see the white cast. The next item is this Korres body butter. It's a guava. I also got this in FabFitFun a long time ago. It was included in the box in 2018 sometime. I just remember that because I was living in Costa Rica, and I think I had like the tail end of an annual subscription. And I think this might have been one of the ones that my dad brought down to me when he visited. But anyway, you guys aren't looking for all that information. It's a really nice body butter. It took us a really long time to use it up because it's so thick and luxurious. And it also smelled really good. Not as good as the Amika, but also really good. So, good one. If given a chance to get this in FabFitFun, depending on what it's up against, I would do it. So it's not like it knocked my socks off, but it was really good, solid, and would definitely use it again. Okay, so next I have a few items from Project Pan. I'm not going to go into too much depth because if you watch my Project Pan videos, then you've already seen my little reviews on this. My Bite Changemaker foundation. Nice foundation. A little too dewy for me, which says a lot because I have dry skin, and I have to cut it with either a sunscreen or a moisturizer, but decent coverage. I like that it's clean, etc. This BLV perfume that I worked so hard to empty, there's like a drop left in there, and it really is quite empty. Nice clean scent. My preferences have changed. Still a nice scent, but not something that I would repurchase. My precious Balm concealer that I hit significant pan on but had to get rid of because it was contaminated, which makes me really sad, but also makes me think I don't really like this style of packaging, and the packaging itself has shattered. So good product, would prefer it in another form. Then I have 2 Bite lipsticks and this Trestique. All nice lip colors. Bite is like one of my all-time favorite formulas, although it's a little soft. So meringue, chai, and whatever this shade is, but nice products. This this meringue became my Zoom meeting go-to shade because it's just a nice nude for me, and like I said before, I tried to use it in the summer because it's such a nice light pink that I thought it went well in the summer, but it was too light at that point. But in the winter, when I'm as pale as can be, then this is a really nice nude for me. They're discontinued, those Bites, so would I repurchase? Yes, I would definitely repurchase the meringue, but I don't have that option, sadly. Oh, here's another one from Project Pan, this Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop. I like this product a lot. It is a very nice unseen sunscreen. It is exactly what it says it is. Good product. I have this Tarte Man Eater Mascara, and this is also a really good mascara. The wand is super it's kind of that rubbery type wand. I do prefer a natural bristle brush. And the bristles on this are so teeny tiny, and overall I do really like this mascara. I do prefer a little bit different style brush, but it worked, and I would repurchase this. Next, I have this coconut hair mask from Hask, and this is a really nice product. Hair masks for me, the ones that you use in the shower that are like this really creamy, kind of like a thick conditioner, I haven't found any that I don't like. To me, they're so similar to each other. I have a DP Hue tub that I'm working through. I've used the Briogeo one. They're so similar to me that I don't care which one I'm using. So I don't know. I just don't have much to say. The ones that you apply like ahead of time and let sit on your hair for a while, I've only ever had 1 or 2 of those, and I love them. That's definitely my preferred type of hair mask. And it's almost like a petroleum jelly type texture, but they're so hard to find. Do you have a brand of that style that you like? I got one in a, I think it was a Babe box or Laritzi before they went corrupt. Long story. And I just loved it because you could put it on at night, sleep with your hair wrapped up, and shower in the morning and get it all out. And oh my goodness, it made my hair so luxurious. I don't know if that's the right word for hair, but anyway, it was so lovely. So that's my preferred type. But as far as this kind, the like thick conditioner kind, this is as good as any other one I tried. I have a deodorant here by Humble Brands, cruelty-free, natural, organic, and this is a patchouli, copal, and frankincense one. Oh, let me smell it. Not my favorite scent, not at all. But it's for my pits, so I don't really care. I don't have much to say about this. Natural deodorants are kind of tricky. You do have to stick with them because sometimes your body needs to purge out any other deodorant remnants that you have in there, so you might sweat more initially when you use natural deodorants. So if you can wait that out and then stick to natural deodorants, you'd have a better time using natural deodorants. This one I would have to reapply in the middle of the day, which right now when I'm staying home is not a big deal. And that's, I should say, that's even after that purging period of time. And I switched back to non-natural deodorants only because I don't really have access to natural deodorants without spending an arm and a leg. So yeah, it's an average natural deodorant. Okay, so next I have this Aveeno Aveeno 50 face. So it's a sunscreen, and it expired. I got this in a Rachel Zoe box, and then I think I swapped for another one, and I got it before I was going down to Costa Rica, so I would have an ample supply of really heavy duty face sunscreen, and I definitely used a ton of it there, and it's so thin that a little goes a very long way. So got through my time in Costa Rica with this, the other one that I still had when I got back, and I had a big bottle of Josie Marin Perfect and Protect moisturizer with SPF. I think it's a 48 or a 50 in that one. So I have no complaints about this one, but it wasn't absolutely amazing either. I guess it lasts a long time, so that would be the perk that I would say about this. It's really expensive. It's 1.7 ounces. I don't remember the retail value on it. But if you like really thin sunscreen, I would recommend this. It did not leave a white cast on me, and I have no complaints. My face never burned when I lived in Costa Rica, and that says a lot. Okay, so I'm going to move on to this SkinCeuticals little sample here that I got in a Beauty Fix box. And this one, if I recall, I'm going to see if I can get any out because I want to... Ooh, okay, this is not what I was thinking. So this is has a little bit of a tint to it, which is my skin tone, so I don't know how it would work on another skin tone besides mine, and it was really watery. I did not like this product. Okay. I have these two little foil packets, we would say. One is the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisturizing Cream. I loved this. I used it, I don't know, 3 or 4 times in this little packet, which again says something because it is such a tiny packet. So it smelled like banana. I'm following it on the Swap site, which I'm planning on making a video about that, so stay tuned for that, about swapping subscription box items. I'm following it because it came in a BoxyCharm recently, and I really, really liked this moisturizer. So if there comes a time where I have to buy a moisturizer again, like out in the wild, not in subscription boxes, then I would definitely consider doing this one. And then the Saturday Skin Eyes Wide Awake. If you recall, I added the full size on to, I boosted my FabFitFun box with this and the cleanser. I haven't tried the cleanser yet, but after trying it in this package, I fell in love with it, even though I think I forgot that I had tried it when I was buying this one. Anyway, really, really good product, and now I wish I would have hung on to this for when I travel so I don't have to bring this whole thing, but that's okay. Really good product. I would definitely repurchase this. I mean, obviously I did already. Okay. Then I have this Drunk Elephant number 9 Jelly Cleanser. This came as a birthday gift from Sephora, maybe 2 years ago, last year, I'm not sure. Nice cleanser. If you like gel cleansers, this would be definitely a good one to check out. I prefer like creamy cleansers or frothy cleansers, but I have no complaints about that cleanser. Okay, this Sunday Riley Good Jeans. This to me is a miracle in a bottle. I have had a few teeny tiny ones like this. I originally got it in a glossy box, no, Birch box. I got it in a Birch box a few years ago, and I mean, seriously, one night of use, you wake up in the morning and you can see a difference. This stuff is absolutely amazing. And I got this somehow, I don't remember, maybe, oh, I think it was a point perk at Sephora. And then also at Sephora one time, I got a little bottle in a pack with some cleanser. And someday I'm going to buy the full size thing because amazing. Okay, so back when we didn't have any income and we just got back into the country, I was desperate for eye cream. I'd used my eye cream up and I needed more eye cream, so I went to TJ Maxx and I got this $7 eye cream, and it actually worked fairly well. Like, it's not my favorite ever eye cream, but for $7 at TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something, it is the Andalou Naturals, and I really know nothing about this brand. I chose it because it was there and it was $7. And it definitely at least maintained my eyes, my under eyes. I have horrible under eyes. And yeah, so I was really glad to get this. And I like too that it has this angled little dispenser there, applicator, whatever. So it's really easy to put on. Okay, so I have next this Tata Harper face exfoliating product. I got this as a point perk at Sephora. Tata Harper is a very expensive natural brand there, and I like this brand from everything I tried from it so far. And it's a resurfacing mask is what it's called. It's nice. I don't know that it's any better or any worse than any other resurfacing mask I've used. So do your price comparison when you're doing your shopping. I have this Burts Bees makeup removing wipes. Okay, would I repurchase in a nutshell? No, I wouldn't. And here's why I even purchased in the first place. Because we were at Kohl's and they were giving away Kohl's Cash, and I was like $2 away from getting another thing of Kohl's Cash. So I was like, okay, well, this was mislabeled as being like $2.39 or something like that, and it ended up being some other price. I didn't care enough to dispute it, I don't think, and I think I did look or something and it was just like the wrong sign, and ultimately it was on me anyway, but I decided to keep it, and I don't really like these wipes. They're not very moist. They're kind of dry, and it didn't have an easy time. Like they weren't incredible at, I guess I was going to say they're not incredible at taking off my makeup, but oh, it does. It removes dirt, oil, and makeup without rinsing. I have a lot in this tiny little box. Alright, so next I have another fragrance. This was Good Earth Beauty, their Cranberry Fig, and it reminds me of the fall, and it takes me back to the very first launch of my YouTube channel, back when I did it for a school assignment, because I did basically only unboxings during that time, and I tried to do all ethically made unboxings. And this came in, I think, a Babe box, or nope, it was Sparrow. No. Okay. Bon Joy. I think it was a Bon Joy box, and I loved getting that box, and they're no longer in business. But it was one of those, like a very earthy, do-good box. And so this scent brings me back there, and I'm actually really sad to declutter, well, it's not decluttering, it's empty, to get rid of this, because it brings me back to that time every time I smell it. I have this e.l.f. makeup sponge. This is such a great sponge. I have another one as a backup waiting to be used. I like that it has this flat surface. I don't need beauty blenders. As nice as beauty blenders are, this is like $6 versus $20 at the beauty blender, and I think e.l.f. is one of the better knockoffs that I've used in terms of makeup sponges. So yeah, I would definitely use this, and I got it at Ulta, and I would definitely also wait till Ulta has a sale on them, because they do quite often. Okay, I have this Too Faced mascara here, and this used to be my holy grail mascara. I like it, but it does smudge underneath, so it's not one that I choose to purchase. I think I got this in a Lash Stash to Go set, and I used it up, and I would use it if given to me. I just have to pay special attention to my under eyes because it runs. But overall, a nice mascara, nice volumizing mascara, a little bit of a drier formula, which is my preference, but not something that I am going to choose to use again. I have this ABH Clear Eyebrow Gel I got as a point perk at Sephora, and this lasted me for years, so I like it. I have a full-size one that I'm using now that I got in a FabFitFun box, and I chose it in the FabFitFun box, so obviously I would use it again. I have this Urban Decay liner. It's an Ozone. It's a lip liner. It's clear. I just don't use it, and I've had it for so long, but I don't have to get rid of it, because if you sharpen it, then it becomes, I don't know why I'm getting rid of it. I'm going to hang on to this and see how it goes. Maybe I'll end up using it if I want to use a lipstick that calls for a liner that I don't have a matching shade in. Okay, I have this eyebrow pencil from Zooey Organic. I got it in, I want to say, a BoxyCharm a few years ago. I had it as a backup. It is still basically full. It's no good. It's kind of that icky color, and I don't know if that's mold or if that's just the way it looks and it needs to be like used, but nothing goes on my skin or brows or whatever. Absolutely no shade shows up. It's almost too waxy. Goodbye. Sad, because that's why I don't have eyebrow products anymore. Like, I have the very tail end of mine, because that and another backup that I had that I was like ready to be good with brows for years, they both are just crappy. So speaking of crappy, I got these glow drops from the Beauty Crop, and I used it a few times. Like, if this is your thing, it's fine. Like, it's a fine product. I just don't use this type of product. I've tried in the past, and I've had things in the past, and when I can remember, I might mix it into foundation or something to make myself dewy and glowy, but it's just not something that I use in my beauty routine. So this almost full bottle is going to be offered to some family and friends, and if they want it, they can have it, and if not, I guess I'm going to trash it. I guess. I don't like to do that, but I'm not going to use it. Okay, this is a Bite lip product. It's halfway between a liquid lipstick and a gloss, and there's still product in here, but I'm gonna toss it. It's in the shade Chutney. I got it on sale, but because it's so pigmented but a gloss, it slips and slides around. I never feel like confident when I wear it because I'm just like, oh my goodness, do I have lip gloss on my cheek right now? So I'm just gonna get rid of it. And I used it enough times that I feel like I got my money's worth out of it since it was on clearance. So whatever. Goodbye. Then I have this Ciate London. This is one that I feel bad getting rid of. I used it for a little bit, but it has glitter in it and I can feel it on my lips, and it's not a pleasant feeling, and the look of it isn't so unique or lovely or anything that I feel like I need to keep it, but I used probably close to half of this, so that was good. And then this Buxom, this is one of their lip plumping glosses, and it's the like sheeny one, not the creamy one. I do prefer their creamy one for the most part. There's the shade, is it Sugar? In this formula I adore, and I have somewhere. And this is, I don't have the shade on this one, but it's like a very pale purple, and I use this up and I like it. I got a bunch of these for $8 one time. It's I think $22 full price, and they were a weekly wow at Sephora for $10 the same time they had their 20% off sale, and I stocked up on a bunch of them, and so I'm just kind of getting through to the end of what I stocked up with, and I lost one of their, I think Julep was the shade that I lost, and I love that one. That was a cream, and I love their Blushing Margarita, their White Russian, just so many of these that I love, and I miss them. I should have picked some up during the Ulta sale. Nope, I shouldn't. See? Anyway, plus I love the Fenty glosses. That I would say that this is similar in look to the Fenty glosses, but I like Fenty's formula a little bit better, and I like their color range a little bit better, and I don't really think this plumps. Anyway, bottom line, I like those glosses. Okay, now I'm left with just lip balms. Okay, I'm going to go in order of worst to best. Worst, hands down, and there's lots of pieces to this. And I have another one that's intact. I got these in a FabFitFun sale. They are, I don't remember, True Moringa Lip Whip lip balm. Okay, they're tinted. They are the worst lip product I've ever owned. First of all, the packaging sucks, obviously. Second of all, okay, to be fair, it took me a very long time to receive these once they shipped, and they could have frozen and unfrozen several times. It was in the middle of winter, but this spilled. Like, a lip balm shouldn't, like, if it tips over, it shouldn't spill. This spilled out, and it's like it's almost empty. Like, no, it doesn't make sense, especially if you're whipped. It's so confusing, but this was just awful. And this was in the lighter shade, which was doable, but then I kept reapplying and reapplying because it just wasn't good lip balm. So then I also got it in this deeper shade, and because it's so liquidy, I'd have it like all around here. And I would say, okay, I can use it at night because who sees me, but I don't want to get it on my bedding. It was just awful. Just awful. Ugh. Okay. Next, I have this. All right, these two are kind of a tie. They're kind of in between. But this is the Andalou Lip Balm 24 Karat Lip Therapy from Box of Style in the winter. And it was completely clear with little gold flecks in it, which was supposedly real gold, which I went through this so quickly. There wasn't a lot of product in here. The texture was fine. It felt fine on the lips. No you couldn't see any of the gold on your lips once you applied it, but it was so average that and this had a retail value of something insane. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen, but it was something insane for a lip balm. And no, I wouldn't repurchase. No, it was nothing special. Was it pretty? Yes, but I don't joke around with my lip balms. Okay, then I have this Lemongrass. It's an MLM, which I'm not a fan of MLMs. Multi-level marketing, in case you don't know. And my friend was having a party, and I bought a few things to support my friend, but in general, I do not support MLMs anymore. I used to. So this is a lemon lip butter, and it's a nice lip butter. No real complaints about it. And it's cruelty-free, gluten-free, natural, yada yada. But there also wasn't anything super spectacular. I went through this fairly quickly as well. I don't know. I don't have much to say about it, I guess. Lastly, I do have a lot to say about this one. This one is amazing. This is the Innisfree Lip Balm Lip Sleeping Mask with green tea. I got this through FabFitFun. You know, super good price. And I originally had, I think, 3 in my cart. Then I went down to 2. Then I went down to 1. And that was so sad that I did that. Because it is such a good lip balm, and I used it at night. I used it during the day too, but at night then I'd wake up with really nice lips. I did eventually purchase another one of these from Sephora. I purchased a bunch of lip balms from Sephora because my lips were in crisis not that long ago, because I had run out of this. Other ones I tried were not good, and somebody recommended a really good lip balm to me in the comments. I haven't tried it yet. It's from Paula's Choice, but the reason I didn't try it is because if they sold Paula's Choice at Sephora or Ulta, I'd absolutely, but because I can only find it on that website, I just haven't done it yet. Someday I hope to, but this one, stellar lip balm. I also got a tinted lip balm from them, and I got the kind that adjusts to your lips. I love it, but I lost it. And then I also got a Biossance lip balm, which is absolutely amazing. It feels like my lips are super plump with it, and I lost that one too. They're somewhere. They're around. I just don't know where. So when I find those 2 lip balms, it'll be a happy, happy day. So that's it. That's the end of my empties. If you made it this far, I thank you so much. That was a really long video. My throat hurts. I need a drink of water. But other than that, I have, only the complaints that I already aired with these products. So, have you tried any of these products? Do you have any other opinions about these products? Are there any ones that you want to try? Do you have any questions about any of the products that I talked about? I would love to hear from you. So, please do comment below. If you're not already subscribed, I would love if you would do that. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!